Les Miller on White Lie Soap.
Well, let's get a definition of plagiarism from our modern view. And this is page 83. Irving Hexham, Department of Religious Studies, University of Calgary, my home city, has given a 21st century definition of plagiarism. Plagiarism is the deliberate attempt to deceive the reader through the appropriation and representation as one's own the work and words of others. Notice that the current standard for academic work has to do with straightforward copying of strings of at least 5 verbatim words, or with continuous paraphrasing of another author without serious interaction with the material. Frederick G. Hoyt added additional criteria. The only legitimate borrowing is that which proceeds to transform the original material by means of the borrower's creative process. The writer need not blush about stealing if he makes what he takes completely his, if he alchemizes it into something that is finally thoroughly new. I want you to go over to Kevin L. Morgan's channel, Ellen White Reconsidered. I'll put a link in the description. I'll put a link in the end screen. He has video after video after video that does these kinds of things. So we'll get close to wrapping up here, page 94 of White Lies Soap. In brief statements regarding the writings of Ellen G. White, 1933, W.C. White and D.E. Robinson told how God counseled Mrs. White to look for books that would provide gems of truth tersely expressed, with divine assurance that she would be guided in distinguishing the true from the false. Page 96 here. Ellen White's reworking of March's words in the Desire of Ages chapter on Jesus' first Passover visit is simple elegance and is more memorable than the original. March's thought gem was first cut, polished, and reset in a testimony about the consecration of ministers. So there's Kevin L. Morgan giving some great thoughts on just exactly how to understand Ellen White's borrowing. People who want to buy into this loose definition of plagiarism, if they take that loose definition of plagiarism and apply it to the Bible itself, then there should be no duplication of stories in 1st and 2nd Samuel, 1st and 2nd Kings, 1st and 2nd Chronicles. Those books may have been written hundreds of years apart by totally different authors. Were they plagiarizing? And there should only be one gospel. Didn't Matthew and Luke plagiarize from Mark? And now we will get words from Ellen White herself here. This is Review and Herald, October 23rd, 1894, paragraph 6. Gems of thought are to be gathered up and redeemed from their companionship with error, for by their misplacement in the association of error, the author of truth has been dishonored. The precious gems of the righteousness of Christ and truths of divine origin are to be carefully searched out and placed in their proper setting, to shine with heavenly brilliancy amid the moral darkness of the world. Let the gems of divine light be reset in the framework of the gospel. As I will tell you, that I've said many times before, I have found the love of Jesus in the Seventh-day Adventist Church. I have found forgiveness for my sins in the Seventh-day Adventist Church. We are a Bible church. These charges against us are lies. Lies by people who don't want to finish what Martin Luther started. And that's what Adventism is really all about.